Good morning and welcome to Singapore. It is currently 7:15 a.m. We're going to be taking a stroll along Singapore River, and let me tell you, if you've never seen Singapore before, it is beautiful. I hope you are just as surprised as I was when I arrived. Currently walking through an area called Clark Quay, and it is very nice. It's very lively in the evening, a lot of bars, a lot of restaurants. But here is the Singapore slingshot. If you've never seen this before, people sit in the little dome there and then it shoots up in the air. It is terrifying. I don't want to do it. I've seen a few people do it, but not for me. It is a Thursday morning. The only people who are awake right now, people going to work and runners. So many runners. There's a very good reason why people wake up at 7 a.m. to run in Singapore. And you might recognize that thing there. We're on our way right now. Big respect for everybody that woke up this morning and decided to run. The reason that people run at 6 a.m. and 7 a.m. in Singapore is because it's so hot. If you wait until after the sun has risen, you are going to be so hot. Even in January, it is like 30 degrees today. Today's going to be 32, which is like over 90 degrees Fahrenheit. It is incredibly hot, even in winter. But when I said Singapore was beautiful, I was not lying. It is incredible. So here's a quiz question. I'll tell you the answer at the end of the video. Singapore is the second smallest country in Asia by land area. What is number one? Don't cheat. Don't cheat. Think about it and I'll tell you at the end of the video. The smallest country in Asia by area. Singapore's number two. Just passing by the Singapore Parliament Heritage Site, and that is Sir Raffles. And he, on this historic site, Sir Thomas Stamford Raffles, first landed in Singapore on the 28th of January 1819, and with genius and perception changed the destiny of Singapore from an obscure fishing village to a great seaport and modern metropolis. And the anniversary is coming up very soon. Today's date is January 9, 2025. So, 28th of January will be the anniversary of Mr. Raffles landing in Singapore. I have been to many countries around the world and many countries in Asia. I did not expect Singapore to look like this. I did not expect Singapore to be like this at all. It is nothing like Malaysia. It's nothing like Hong Kong. It's nothing like China. I'm comparing it to countries that I thought it would be similar to, but no. It is so different. It is incredible. I wish I could stay longer, but it's very expensive. One of the most expensive countries I've ever been to. I am catching a flight today in a few hours actually to my next country. This guy is on a business call right now as he's running. He's talking about budget cuts and he's talking about projections. Work never stops. I have been in Singapore for 4 days now, and my last video was there. Gardens by the Bay. That right there is the Victoria Theatre and Concert Hall. I really think Singapore might be one of the most multicultural places I've ever been to, because they have like street names and place names in English, in Mandarin, in Malay. Like, it's so mixed, and there are so many Indians working here. I was so surprised by that. And Singapore does have an MRT train system, and every announcement is in English, Mandarin, Malay, and Hindi. This cafe is outside, and that fridge is full of coconuts. Let me show you something very interesting over here. There is the Merlion and downtown Singapore, and that there is the Marina Bay Sands Hotel, one of the most expensive hotels in the world. If you want to stay there just for one night, it's going to cost you close to $1,000 for one night. So let me tell you the quick history between Singapore and lions, because it's pretty funny. So a prince was sailing by, and he thought he saw a lion on the land, so he decided to name this land Singapore, which means Lion City. But 99% sure that he did not see a lion, because they were not native to this area. He probably saw a tiger. So the whole history of Singapore and lions, just because the guy thought he saw a lion but he didn't even see it, it was a tiger. So this is Marina Bay right here, and this place is just incredible. I was so surprised when I came here a few days ago. The whole reason I'm in Singapore is because I did a Norwegian cruise that ended in Singapore, so that's why I'm here. So I filmed a video every single day on the cruise, so if you're interested in cruise videos, then definitely go and check those out, because we cruised through Asia during Christmas and New Year's. It was incredible, and I've been in Singapore for 4 days, but it's my final day today, and I'm flying out this afternoon. It's probably the shortest flight I've ever been on in my life. Can you guess where it is? Less than 1 hour. So I did come here my first day in Singapore, and there were so many people here. So if you would like to get some good pictures with less people around, then come here very, very early in the morning. It is 7:46. I just walked about a mile this morning from my hotel to Marina Bay, and let's walk back just so I can show you my hotel before I leave. Let's walk along the other side of the river back to the hotel. One thing that surprised me every single day since I've been in Singapore is there is not many people around at all. Like, even prime time in the evening, even rush hour in the morning, not many people in the streets at all. You can take a river cruise as well on the Singapore River. See a lot of boats out there during the daytime. If you've never thought about visiting Singapore before, I highly recommend it, because it's very, very nice. It's very clean. People are very kind. Everybody speaks English. There's a lot of Mandarin speakers here, of course, but everybody speaks English. No homeless people, zero. I haven't seen any since I've been here. Very expensive though. I think that's one of the big negatives. Very, very expensive here. It is now 8 a.m. and I can already feel the heat. Every single day here so far has been so hot. Here is the Clark Quay MRT station, and once again, where's all the people? It is 8:37 on a Thursday morning. Where is everyone? I really hope some Singaporean people watch this video and tell me, explain to me, like, why the street's not busy. I swear, like any time of the day, the streets are not busy. It's confusing, to be honest. It's very, very confusing. Here are the river cruise boats. Don't ask me why. It's called bum boats. I don't know why. Oh, I have to show you this up here. I walked past it yesterday and I thought it was really cool. Never seen anything like this before. So, of course, you have like bowling alleys and you have like snooker halls or pool halls, but here's darts. You see that? They have different dartboards set up and I guess people come together and play darts. Never ever seen that before. It's like a bowling alley for darts. I guess there's a preschool or a daycare right there. These kids are going there right now in their little school uniforms. It's going to help them a lot growing up in a civilized society. So the Singapore River is right there and my hotel is right there. My hotel is the Robertson Quay Hotel. This is where I've been staying for the last 4 days. First things first, let me show you the pool. Great view from here. And here is the pool. Yes, I did go down the slide, yes. And now let me show you my room. Excuse the mess, I'm in the process of packing because in a few hours I'm jumping on a flight. But here's my room. It's very, very nice. It is definitely big enough and it has everything that I need for my time in Singapore. So this is the Robertson Quay Hotel and it costs $60 per night. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Very different from the kind of videos that I usually make. I just wanted to make a slow pace, relaxing video this morning before I go to the airport, and I'm flying to Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. The flight is literally less than 1 hour. It's around 190 miles away from Singapore to Kuala Lumpur, so it's going to be a new city for me and I'm very excited to see a new place. So, I asked you earlier, Singapore is the second smallest country in Asia. What is number one? Did you guess Maldives? Maldives is the smallest country in Asia by land area. Singapore, number two. I'm going to finish packing and then I will be filming travel day from Singapore to Kuala Lumpur because people like to see me travel, so who knows what's going to happen. I'm sure it's going to be a great adventure. So hit the like to tell me that you enjoyed this slow paced relaxing video. Subscribe if you want to go to Kuala Lumpur with me and beyond. So many more adventures coming in the future. Check out my past cruise videos because I had so much fun on my most recent cruise. Hopefully the next cruise is just on the horizon. Thank you so much, channel members. Channel members know everything before everybody else. I share my travel plans with them before I tell anybody else. They watch the videos before anybody else and it helps me out so much. So click the join button below this video to become a channel member. Thank you guys, I appreciate it so much. Have a great day and good morning. See you next time.